my beautiful Aquarius dragons. Welcome to your reading for October 2021. I have pulled out your overall energy from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, so that's what the back looks like. So I've been asked to get the links up for all the cards that I use. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So just so you know, soon in the description, you'll be able to purchase the decks through the links that I provide. Just got to figure out how to do that. So, Aquarius. Okay, so first of all, I got to tell you, my nose started like doing that burning thing and my eyes started watering when these cards came out because this is a beautiful energy. Okay, so far a good read. Hard read, but good read. Okay, and I might tear up a little bit for you because I'm like, seriously, I'm like getting so emotional. Another reason why I don't show my face on camera when I'm doing the reads, because not only do I not want to do my makeup, but my nose goes bright red as soon as I get emotional. So, so I don't want to do that. So, you have building blocks, soulmates, orphaned, and here's the thing. When I laid out the three, put the cards down, I was told bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not pulling out four, bottom of the deck, mending. So that's what got me a little teary, and I'm still a little teary now. Okay, so sorry guys, let's get on. Yeah, get on with it. Maybe you're crying with me if you already know what I'm going to say. So, building blocks, you have been really working hard. I hear that you're tearing down a tower. Okay, you are, you're finding your power, you're breaking down some weak foundations, limiting beliefs, you're starting to be honest with yourself, and you're breaking through and bringing stuff to the surface, okay? You're not sort of, I found that even though you might not have noticed that you were, but that you're not actually playing the victim anymore. So you've been finding these areas in your life that you actually were creating these things, and you're like, whoa, I didn't realize I was doing that. I didn't realize that this impacted this. Or like, I feel like you're having some pretty amazing breakthroughs. And the soulmates card came out. So either you are working currently with a soulmate, or you are drawing in a soulmate, okay? And I feel like even in, so let's work first through this with if you are with somebody, okay? Orphaned. I think maybe you felt a little orphaned in the relationship, but I think that was created by you as you work through this stuff. Okay, now they might have brought out things that were like, whoa, and done it, but I feel like this has a lot to do with you. And because of this energy, so if you draw in a soulmate, okay, you may have felt abandoned by a soulmate energy in the past, but look at this. This was at the bottom of the deck. Mending. Whatever work you're doing now and whatever building blocks you're making now, you're healing. You're healing this relationship. Okay? Now, I have to say this because soulmates, okay? Careful. Soulmates can be karmic, soulmates can be toxic, and it can appear to be a soulmate, but it isn't. It's just a codependency or an attachment, okay? If that's the case, and I just have to say it because this is a general reading, okay? You need to go and find the proper counseling and the help that you need, okay? So this is for just not something on that toxic level. Okay, now keep in mind too, relationships and people can have toxic traits with each other that are created from things, limiting beliefs, and from things from before, and they can be healed. Okay, but I'm talking about like the massive abusive, okay, the manipulators and stuff like that. Okay, this is not that. This is mending and healing to healthy people that have shit that they need to work through so that they can mend and heal and be their true selves together. Okay? So that's what this is. Okay? I'm sniffing over. My nose is red. So let's get, woo, yeah, so let's go ahead and get some cards. What just flew out right in the way back position, this is what's been sort of in you, is a mental conflict. You've been in your head, you haven't been able to make a choice or a decision. Maybe you didn't even see, you couldn't see this conflict clearly, okay? But you're working through it, okay? You're recognizing and you're doing what you need to. Oh, see, look, this is going to be one of those readings that I cry for. Hope. This is the Star. Okay, so this is the calm after the storm. Okay, it's peace. Everything's starting to fall into place for you. Okay, freedom, connecting and building, right? This is this building blocks, right? So it's a beautiful energy. Ooh. Good. Sacral chakra, solitude. So with the sacral chakra, you might be really coming into your power. Okay, the sacral chakra is known as the power chakra, right? It's where life begins, okay? It's right in the sacral chakra. It's also a very sexual chakra. So it's it could also be, maybe you're starting to feel a little bit of fire again. Maybe you're starting to feel very much like that passion, right? That flame, right? That maybe you thought that it was lost, and you're moving into you're really building on yourself, right? It's this ability to solve problems alone and to find your happiness, and it's really drawing into some spiritual lessons and drawing into and finding it on your own. And that's why I think, right, what I got from this whole thing across the top was that this had a lot to do with you. This orphaned card had a lot to do with you and limiting beliefs and things that were placed inside of you that you didn't really know existed, and you're sort of like tearing them out of you now. You're like, no, this isn't a part of me. I didn't. Why am I saying this to myself? Somebody else said this to me, and I'm not going to give it power, because nobody in their right mind would say those things, okay? Look at this. Prosperity begins. So by you working on you and releasing all of this other stuff and getting rid of this self-imposed but created by others feeling of being orphaned, somehow feeling in lack, by you finding your abundance, right, and by you working really hard at it, you're going to be prosperous. And look at this, prosperity begins. It's a hand on top of a hand. Okay? This is working together to grow things, to make things new. Okay? Gorgeous card. This is probably in this deck with the, because I'm using the Psychic Tarot, which by the way is only red on the upright. I love this card because this is like being prosperous, but it's not, it shows that it's in partnership. And this could be you with yourself. It could be you with your soulmate, right? Everything is fixing and you're moving on beautifully. Okay, it's good. It's good. Some really nice readings happening. Some not so nice readings, but some really beautiful energies. Yeah, of course it's going to come out, right? 13, transformation, otherwise known as death and other ones. I like that they call it transformation because death is transformation in the tarot. So death can be a little bit of a scary card. It isn't. It's this beautiful transformation, and you're growing your wings, right? It's just sitting, and you're just gonna, like, I feel like you're having all kinds of these aha moments where you just feel like you're like, whoa, okay, like all these things are happening. Ooh, passion ignited. You know what I was saying about the sacral chakra? I feel like you're really going to be starting to live again. Your passion for love, your passion for life, your passion for everything is going to be ignited. Look at these. You have 2 1s. Great, beautiful starts. You have 2 2s. Balance, right? You're going to be balancing all of this stuff. It's such a beautiful energy, Aquarius. And look, 13, right? And you're letting go, right? You're letting go. and you're not resisting it anymore. You're breaking those patterns, right? And you're realizing what needs to end, right? So good. So good. Remember, guys, if you choose not to do this, this is not going to be your reading. Some people, it's like, well, you said that this was going to happen. It's like, well, did you work on stuff? No. Well, then what the hell did you think was going to happen? Right? Like, this is all assuming that you're going to actually, you know, go and make the efforts. Open like the lotus, flowering spirit, revelation, maturity. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be taking on some responsibilities for your life that you might not have even realized that you weren't taking responsibility for, right? So it's not like you've been running around immature. I just don't think you realized what you were hanging on to that was giving you a lack mindset, okay? And lack is an immature energy. Okay, guys? Aquarius, gorgeous reading. Please like and subscribe. I do appreciate your support and I do love your love, right? Please help me get my videos out to all of YouTube and I appreciate everything so much. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.